Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the year of 2023 and like an overview of the following year. And for this reading, I will be reading from the coffee cup. I'll be drawing out some tarot cards. This is the Light Seers tarot deck, and also some oracle cards. This is the Seasons of the Witch. I will then be drawing out some crystals to see what crystals your energy needs the most. And then I'll be also drawing out some rune stones for you and seeing what message and advice they have for you. So we have 4 different types of divination here for you guys. Okay. All right. Let's begin first with the coffee cup. Okay. Okay, Aries, for 2023. Let's begin. Confidence is playing a major part for you for the following year. A lot of growth with your confidence, with your self-worth here. Your state of values is improving. Some things have shifted. There's a lot of clarity coming in for you. You definitely understand, there's a deeper understanding of your position in certain situations when it comes to, there's like a balance with your work and personal life, like work and relationships, and needing to adjust to be able to have a healthy balance. And when you're becoming a lot more in tune, like more sensitive to when things don't feel quite right, you know, if there's something lacking in let's say your personal in an area in your personal life because you've been focusing too much on work, you can see that. And so it's like it's a constant flow of adjustment, but something that's very healthy and good for you. It's something that you will value. And there's a lot of appreciation coming through with that, because there's an incredible amount of growth, spiritual growth, you know, and you're not wanting to, there's things here that you're very sensitive in, not wanting to leave anybody behind. So you're extremely valued at work. For those of you that are working, very, very valued at work. Appreciated. There's in your personal life, in terms of relationship, there's more of appreciation being shown towards you. Health-wise, you know, there's some things that you may have to, I mean, this is just what's popping up, kind of going back to your original, let's say, original news resolution or some sort of resolution or plan that you were already taking, but you may have fallen off that for some time. So there's something here that you're going to realize that you have to go back on that plan, you know, whatever it could be, you know, like a plan to exercise regularly or take this out from your daily, you know, diet, or and whatever it is, like you're something there you're realizing is missing that you used to do, and so you're going back to that and making sure that you stick on it. I'm seeing lots of cycling, so possibly a year for getting on your bike, cycling a lot, things like that, you know, just wanting to be more active. Although there could be times where you may stretch yourself a bit too thin because you're juggling a lot. You're juggling more than one thing. So again, going back to this place where you've become more in tune and understanding that being off balance with each thing is not the best thing for you. So you start to adjust. You know, it's like, okay, so I've done too much of this. I can now ease up on that and focus more on my social life, you know. staying back late, like at work and stuff, I see there's a change in that, not doing that so much. There's more of a flexibility here. You have more authority, you're gaining more control. I'm seeing also investments, wanting to now, your lifestyle is in a healthier place along with your finances. There's something here that you're wanting to be a lot more smarter with your finances. I do see investments. For some, you could be going into property management. That is something that's coming through here. Something from a distance is coming back to you. You're reminiscing about something, and there's a healing that you want, expecting, that you need to face, confront. Something that you thought was long gone is coming back to you, but you're seeing it in a positive aspect. Once upon a time, it was something that you dreaded, and that is why it's coming back, because it wasn't quite cleared up, and now you are in a very good position where you can clear this, where it is like you're able to really remove that energy from your life. There is a cord here that will finally be released. You will break that cord, and it's finally being released here. So the self-worth and the confidence that I saw in the beginning, this is allowing you to explore other parts of, because I see a lot of traveling, other parts of the world. It's like you're ready, you feel more adventurous. There's certain responsibilities that may, have held you back, but you've got that sorted. I see here, it's like, it's not going to feel like a burden anymore. You're going to know how to control that, how to handle this. A repeated pattern, you're not going, some repeated pattern may come. You're going to recognize this. You may recognize it only when something kind of stops you from going further. There's a certain goal you're wanting to achieve, and it may feel like you've been walking in mud, but that is when there's a certain pattern that you realize you've been doing and that needs to sort of change, whatever that could be. It could be waking up late, let's say, on a daily basis, and so you've missed out on a lot of what you could have done in the morning in order for you to finish certain tasks. That kind of thing is changing. Also, for those of you that smoke or used to smoke, I don't know, that's just coming up. It's like, keep away from that. It's saying, just look after yourself. Look after yourself. Certain temptations you're stomping on. So you definitely, gaining good grounding here for yourself, self-control. Seeing horseback riding as well. You could be, planning to do more horse riding or trying horse riding for the first time. I'm seeing the countryside here, wanting to be more in touch with nature. Also, home life, family, like mother figure here is coming in a lot closer to you, more in tune. There's something here that is improving in terms of your home life. There was some discourse, there could be some discourse, but that's not going to last. It will smooth out here as well. So also, somebody's asking you to be discreet about something, and they're really asking for you to, like, they really deeply want you to keep whatever it is that you found out quiet for the time being. And you don't feel like in a rush to say anything, but remember that it's something very deeply important for them. You're going to discover something, a secret. They're going to know that you have, and they're just going to want you to please keep it quiet for the time being. But you're the right person to have found out about this, because you know exactly what to do with it or what not to do with it. And you're clearing the air also with somebody that there's some kind of confusion or misunderstanding. There will be a lot of clarity coming through as well. Work will be easier, or finding work seems to be easier also, from, I would say, from springtime onwards. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Aries, 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 Aries. Aries, please. The Lovers. Okay. The Moon. For Aries, please. For Aries. 2023. Ooh, a Nine of Cups. The Lovers, the Moon, a Nine of Cups. See, there is, you know, on the outside, if you are in a relationship, on the outside it seems really great, but behind closed doors there's been ups and downs. You know, I'm seeing there's some confusion because here alongside with the moon, there's something here that you can seem like the perfect couple. This is if for those of you in a relationship. And there is a willingness there to keep it together, to work on it, to, you know, see it through and to continue to be the best versions of yourself that you can be. And you do that. That's one thing. Here with the Nine of Cups, you break through, you have that. There's a great wish fulfillment there for you both. And if there is some, you are definitely reaching a goal. On the other side, there is something here that you've been waiting for a long time. The Lovers card indicates also, I mean, you could be dealing with a Gemini for those of you, possibly, but there is also, you've been waiting to connect to, if this is to do work-wise with the right job or the right position, there's something coming through. You've signed the contract already. There's been some kind of silence. Maybe you're not sure. You're still trying to like get some answers. You know, a period of perhaps a period of unknowingness, of like within you. You try not to doubt because you have that belief. You feel it. But it's just asking for, there's some quiet time, you know, there could be like a delay in something, but then finally something becomes very official here with the Nine of Cups for you guys. It becomes official. And I do see that you're discovering something that will help you get to the next level here in terms of more knowing yourself more clarity, more, you know, deeper understanding, more knowing how to live your life even better. You know, you have a really strong connection here with the earth that you walk on. Literally, like with everything you feel, you're feeling very, very connected, and things will start to come through to you. There's some kind of, you know, I'm seeing a lot of clarity because there's a patience here that you will have that will pay off. You know, something that you're unsure of feels like an illusion, but then finally comes to light. And there is a feeling of richness there for you, for yourself in your life, a great feeling of richness. Okay, for Aries. The Magician, all right. Magician. And the Six of Swords. And you're very much, I'm getting here also, you know, with the Magician and the Six of Swords, you're taking action as planned. You look into things, you're looking into things with a lot more detail, a lot more careful planning, a lot more kind of not jumping the gun with anything, you know, and knowing that if you are wanting, you've set certain goals, you're really determined to reach those goals. And knowing also the right moments to take action, the right moments to speak up when needed to speak up, because that will be coming as well. There is a time here during 2023. Again, I see things happening more for you around the springtime. So the first 2-3 months could be a little bit, you know, just as it is, but then things start to appear. And from closer, like end of spring, closer summer, I'm seeing that you're needing to really use your voice. But that will help you move onto something better, onto something that is, I see again, a place that you will feel more valued, you feel more appreciated, it feels calmer, there's more control, the choppy waters is not going to be controlling your path anymore. You're on your way to something a lot more stable. And that is something here that I'm seeing that you've been manifesting. You're just wanting something stable for the long term. You're not wanting kind of this up and down and too much of any ups and downs. There's too many cards. You know, and there is a relief here of some kind of release from a painful past, a relief from stress also, Aries. And we have here the Eight of Wands, and that could also be to do with the travel that I was seeing, being adventurous. And as you kind of go through this growth and self-discovery and really kind of mastering your skills and mastering your way of manifesting and attaining and reaching your goals, you know, yes, through ups and downs, through quiet periods, but then boom, it finally all connects. It's like fireworks. It finally happens, Aries, where things start to move quickly. I'm seeing traveling quickly as well, going to certain different destinations, discovering new things about yourself along the way. News also will be traveling faster towards you. Lots of good news happening, and around like the autumn or fall time, I see, you know, you've got kind of a really, that's when things are, you know, like, okay, wow, this is really stable. It's ongoing now. And there's going to be later towards that part, certain deep wish fulfillment here that you may come across, that you will feel like you may feel like you may want to change a lot that's happening, like take it up a notch, but having to perhaps, it's like things go well, but I'm seeing there's a big change that you feel like it's a need to do. Yes, you want stability, but you don't want things to always just stay the same, as in the same patterns, the same kind of wake up, go to the gym, go to work, come back, have dinner, that kind of thing. I'm seeing that you're wanting to shake things up towards the end of the year, and the stability will give you that freedom and flexibility. You know, the stable income, the stable flow, the stable relationship, because it will allow that freedom, you know, rather than the up and down and the struggle and whatnot. You know, it will give you that position where you can go, okay, now I'm in a really good position to be able to up and go and travel for 3 months or whatever it could be. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards have. This, both of these came out. We have sacrifice and vision. Sacrifice and vision. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it all is embracing truth. Oh, and this is to do with the growth here. This is to do with the growth. This is to do with understanding yourself, valuing yourself, valuing the relationships that you have, understanding, you know, the stillness of things, why it's important. Timing is important for everything. You know, and allowing things, letting things go, allowing it to flow as well, but within your very self, and embracing whatever truths come to light, embracing the goods and the bads and whatever, because that allows less resistance and more things to come to you. And we have here vision. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. Exactly. It's all within you. Absolutely. 100%. Vision. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. It all starts within you. The answer is within you. You know the truth. You have the power. You are the magician. And you know, it's going to click. I absolutely see there's going to be something here, Aries, that it will click with you. Something is coming forward for you. And it's strong. You know, it's like, oh, now you understand. Now you know what that, you know, you hold that key to that certain knowledge, you know, a secret. Okay, let's see the stones for you. I'm going to pick 3 stones. So many here. Okay. For Aries. Oh, this is lapis lazuli. This is a raw lapis lazuli. Okay, let me pull out. I'm going to pull out the other two for Aries, Aries. Oh, it's a sunstone. Okay. And then Aries. Woo! Unakite. Okay. All right. Beautiful stones. Okay, lapis lazuli. All right, so these are the stones that your energy field is attracting to, is needing perhaps. So we have lapis lazuli. This is to do with your inner truth, wisdom, clearing emotional baggage, and that's what we talked about also in the cup, clearing some certain emotional baggage, something from that you thought was left behind is possibly coming back. So lapis lazuli is very good for that, also to clear it using your wisdom, also an inner truth. Look, this is what I was talking about, your inner truth. Know that and stick by it, have that belief. And also what I was saying in terms of understanding the relationship you have with yourself, it's going a lot deeper. Your confidence is growing as well. Really kind of knowing thyself is important. The true meaning of many things I see is coming through. True meaning of why things didn't work out is coming through, and there's going to be gratitude towards that, and how things have been paved for you, and you taking control of that. Now we have the sunstone. This confidence. Isn't this one? There we go. Confidence. This stone's to do with confidence, radiance, leadership. This is what the sunstone has for you. And you are taking control. You have that leadership. For some of you, this could be a promotion that you could be having. So this is very good for you as well. You are being enlightened as well. This is radiance. There is something here. You're coming to the light. Something is being, something is coming through. Something's coming out that will be very, very clear to you. And you're not, I feel like you're not going to allow anything to cover it, to shield that, Nothing, you're not going to allow anybody standing in your way. And that kind of confidence is going to help you here with the sunstone. Now, this is Unakite. Unakite helps with the balance of your emotional and spiritual well-being. This is also really perfect. This stone is also good for stimulating your health, and that's what came through in terms of your health. Health did come through in the cup. This is a sign here, something positive for you to really be even better. Again, I'm seeing your legs, having to work out your legs. That's what's coming through. Just kind of, taking more activities, because that also stimulates your emotional health as well. That's what's coming through. So this also is good for inner peace. And I feel like you're always, when things are chaotic, you're going to remember to center yourself. You're going to remember that nothing can shake you too much. The only person that can shake you is you. And it's in your hands. Are you going to allow things to shake you up? No. You will stay, I'm seeing a lot of being grounded, but important to have the balance with your emotional and spiritual well-being. And as I was saying, finding that balance as well. Here we go. Another confirmation of that. You're knowing when things are off balance, and when they are off balance, you will feel it because it doesn't feel right. You won't feel so good. And then you will remember the things that you need to do to adjust quickly in order to have that balance, emotional, physical, spiritual. It's all going to be very strong for you, and it'll help you progress. Now let's see what the runes have for you, Aries. Let's see what the runes have for Aries, please, for Aries. Okay, we have Thorizas. I'm going to pull out 3. Thorizas. We have Rido. Okay. Rido. And then we have... Okay, this one is the clear one. I'm glad this one came out because one rune stone is missing. Sorry about that. It's the Uruz. It's the strength one. So I'm going to take this as the strength one. Okay. So luckily there was a clear one. to cover that. Right. So Thorazas, Raido, and Oros. Thorazas. That is like Thor's hammer. This is the rune of change, of something that you are breaking down certain barriers, something that may come, that will feel that's been in the way, and you're going to kind of just break all of that down. There's something here to do with allowing it to destruct, but in a positive sense, you know, so you can now create that change. You can have that, because it's like the river's trying to pass, but it can't because it's blocked. And Thorazas comes and removes that blockage so it can continue, the stream can continue going, you know, to reach where it needs to reach. And that's you. You're the stream, you're the river here. And then with Raido is, this is the travel rune. So a lot of you could be thinking of traveling or taking a journey that's to do with destination. And if you're not thinking of traveling to different countries or cities or whatnot, this is the journey in your life, basically. Also, just kind of really kind of, you know, taking charge of that. You're leading the way, very much so here with Raido. You're the one in the steering wheel. There's no other person. You're determined to stay in the steering wheel, but I do see lots of planning. You're not just planning to do the same old. Even if it's like your weekends off, you're planning to just be more active and go experience different things. That's going to be very important to you for a lot of you. Now, the blank one, which I will claim as Oruz, because that's the one I'm missing. Oruz is strength, it's courage, it's power. And that is where you're becoming powerful. You're becoming that strength that you have. You know, sometimes it's like maybe you felt defeated and a little bit depleted when it came to that's all gone. It's like there's a muscle memory there that's coming through, and that muscle will be filled with strength, you know, like metaphorically, but yeah, you could have muscle as well, of course. But yes, it's like you've taken this journey, and now the strength is going to see you through so many things in your life, obstacles won't feel like obstacles anymore with this, you know, because you have the courage to face it, to confront it. But it's like you're just going to be in a position where it will feel more at ease, you know, because you have the hammer in your hand, you have the steering wheel, you have it all, and there's a bravery there, and it's like sacrifice. You know, sacrificing, having to compromise, but doing it in a very, very smart way. You're just achieving really great results because you have the courage to do that. Aries, thank you so very much for being here. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading for 2023. Please do take care of yourselves. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And thank you all so very much for all your support. I love you all. Until next time.